Veterans, in 2026, Medicare takes $2,435 from your Social Security before your check ever hits your account. It's gone. And it goes up almost every year. The average increase is 4 to 6%. So in 2027, it's going to be even more. For many veterans, paying more than they need to for Medicare Part B may be avoidable. I will show you exactly how this works straight from official sources. But first, let me show you how they take it without you ever seeing it. Because if you do not understand how the money disappears, you cannot understand your choices. I hate seeing veterans pay more than they need to after already funding Medicare through FICA. Hit subscribe and save this video for later and share it with another veteran who needs to see this. When you turn 65, if you are already receiving Social Security, Medicare automatically enrolls you in Part B. You do not sign up. You do not ask for it. They just do it. Medicare.gov, the official government website, says you will get Medicare Part A and Part B automatically when you turn 65. The moment that happens, Medicare starts deducting your Part B premium directly from your Social Security benefit every single month, automatically. If you are not receiving Social Security when you enroll in Medicare, it works differently. You enroll in Part B, and Medicare sends you a bill for your premiums, usually every 3 months. You pay that bill directly until you start Social Security, and then the premium will be taken directly from your Social Security benefit. In 2026, that premium is $202.90 every single month. Your Social Security statement might say you are getting $2,000 a month, but that is not what hits your bank account. $2,000 minus $202.90 equals $1,797.10. That is what you are actually going to receive. Medicare has already taken their share before the deposit ever hits your bank. $202.90 per month times 12 months equals $2,434.80 per year. Call it $2,435. Over 10 years, that is $24,350. Over 20 years, that's $48,700. And that assumes the premium never goes up. In 2025, the Part B premium was $185. In 2026, it is $202.90. That is almost an $18 increase in one single year. At 4 to 6% average increases by 2030, you could be paying over $250 per month. By 2035, you could easily be paying around $300 a month. Now here's where it really stings. You already paid for Medicare your entire working life. Every single paycheck, you saw that FICA box, Federal Insurance Contributions Act. Part of that FICA tax went directly to Medicare. If you made around $50,000 a year over a 40-year career, you and your employer contributed together roughly $58,000 to Medicare on your behalf. If you made more, you paid more. So you put about $58,000 in during your working years. And then in retirement, Medicare may collect another $48,700 or more over 20 years. In Part B premiums, it can feel like you're paying twice. So is there anything you can do about it? There are different ways to get your Medicare coverage, and they are laid out in official Medicare publications. I want to show you where to find that information yourself. I'm Chris Duncan. I'm a licensed independent insurance agent, a certified Medicare insurance planner, and a retirement income certified professional. I have been helping people with Medicare for almost 20 years, and my practice specializes in educating veterans about how Medicare and their other benefits work together. I also wrote a book called Medicare for Veterans, The Complete Field Guide. You can read it for free at freevetsbook.com if you want to dive deeper into this topic. In this video, I am not recommending any particular plan. I'm just going to walk you through what the government itself publishes so you can read it on your own. Every year, Medicare publishes a handbook called Medicare and You. This is the official government guide to Medicare, and you can find it at medicare.gov. On page 11 of the 2026 handbook, here's what it says. You pay the monthly Part B premium and may also have to pay the plan's premium. Some plans may have a $0 premium and may help pay all or part of your Part B premium. Most plans include Medicare drug coverage Part D. This section tells you two important things. First, every Medicare health plan has to cover all the medically necessary services that original Medicare covers. Second, the handbook says these plans may also offer extra benefits that original Medicare does not. Not every plan has the same extra benefits, and they are not available in every county. But when you put your choices side by side with your VA care or TRICARE, in some situations, a Medicare health plan option can give you access to services you would not get from VA care, original Medicare, or TRICARE by themselves. Exactly what that looks like depends on the plans offered, where you live, and how your VA, TRICARE, and Medicare coverage work together. The key is knowing that differences exist so you can read the official information and ask informed questions. Let me give you a real-life example of how this can look so the handbook language feels more concrete. My dad, Wallace, is 82 years old, a Vietnam-era veteran. He has been on Medicare for years. Like every Medicare beneficiary with Part B in 2026, he owes that $202.90 monthly, the Part B premium. He is enrolled in one of the Medicare health plan options available in his county. Under the rules for that plan, there is a benefit that reduces the amount he effectively pays towards his Part B premium each month. In other words, the way his coverage is structured affects how much of that $202.90 he feels in his wallet. Here is the important part. That is just one example. His situation depends on his county, the plans available there, his health needs, his prescriptions, and his budget. Another person, even another veteran, could have completely different options and might make a very different choice. The key is knowing that differences exist so you are not making decisions in the dark. There is another thing most veterans don't realize. Your military service time can affect your Social Security benefits. I'm covering that in an upcoming video. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it and so more veterans can find straightforward explanations like this. I need to be clear. Medicare premiums, plan types, and plan availability all vary by county and change over time. What is available in San Diego might be different from what is available in Tampa or Dallas, and what made sense for my dad will not automatically make sense for you. Here's the bottom line. You and your employer paid into Medicare through FICA your entire working life. In retirement, Medicare premiums, especially Part B, are either taken right out of your Social Security benefit or billed to you directly if you are not yet drawing Social Security. Understanding how that math works and knowing that there are different coverage options described in the Medicare and You handbook is the first step to making informed decisions. If you want to dig into your own situation, go to Medicare.gov, call 1-800-MEDICARE, or contact your local state health insurance assistant program, sometimes called SHIP. They can help you review the official information for your area. If you want to dive deeper into how Medicare works for veterans, you can read my book, Medicare for Veterans, The Complete Field Guide. You can read it free at freevetsbook.com. And if you like the way I explain this and want to learn more about my background, just search Chris Duncan, We Speak Veteran. I'm not affiliated with or endorsed by Social Security, Medicare, the VA, TRICARE, or any government agency, nor would I want to. This video is general education, not personal advice, not financial advice. I am not talking about any specific insurance company or plan, and I am not telling you what to enroll in. Always review your own situation and talk with Social Security, Medicare, the VA, or a professional you trust before you make changes. I'm Chris Duncan, and remember, we speak veteran. You are seeing two videos on the screen right now. Each one goes a little deeper into Medicare for veterans from a different angle. Pick the one that answers the next question in your mind about Medicare, and I will walk you through it step by step. And if you want more plain English Medicare education for veterans, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video.